I'm Kate Mead.
And I'm Brad Mead.
And we're the operators of Mead Ranch here in Spring Gulch, Jackson, Wyoming.
My family's been in Spring Gulch for more than a century. Kate and I have been managing this ranch for about 30 years. I'm the fourth generation, and my grandkids, we hope, will be the sixth generation.
This evening we're doing Table on the Ranch, and Nick Phillips is our chef.
I'm Nick Phillips. My wife Nora and I started Sweet Cheeks Meats here in Jackson, Wyoming back in 2015. We actually started at the Saturday morning Jackson Hole Farmers Market, flipping breakfast sandwiches on a homemade grill, making fools of ourselves, and we've been able to grow it into a brick and mortar whole animal butcher shop. And we're actually here at Mead Ranch right now, who has been our #1 supporter since the days we opened.
All of the vegetables are sourced from the farmers market vendors, including Cosmic Apple, as well as Hatterley Farms. We will have Squire Farms also, educating people with regards to unpasteurized milk, as well as her wonderful cheeses.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Métellicuyer.
And I'm Dustin Nelson.
And together we created Squire Farms, the American homestead with a French heart. We're super excited to be today at the table on the ranch with all our cute little farm animals, and we're excited to share all this time with everybody that worked really hard to get this together. We can't wait for it.
Brad and I first lived in that little house when we moved to the ranch, and now our son and his wife and 2 children live there. With regards to pasture-raised beef, we think that the cow's life is just awesome, mostly because they spend their time eating really good Spring Gulch grass. It's a great way for cattle to live a really good life, and it's a great way to provide for really flavorful beef. Here we have a short growing season, a short period of time that they're on this grass, which is really what beefs them up. Pardon the pun. We try to breed them a little bit short and stout. Nick likes an 850-pound carcass.
The idea of a whole animal butcher shop, when we formed it, was based on 3 things: sustainability, humanity, and community. And it takes those 3 things to make the entire whole animal process work. Sustainability, we're working with local ranches that are raising animals up to the proper weights, proper ages, so that we're avoiding the traditional American food system, cow-calf to finishing lot to distribution. The humanity portion of it, bring in the whole thing, use up every bit of it so none of that animal goes to waste. Community, we have to work within a certain radius of the shop in order to bring an entire carcass in. There's a shelf life to that to be able to move it back and forth, as well as it takes the entire community to help us move that whole animal out to everybody.
Suzanne, who has Squire Farms, she is from France. I spent a year in France in Normandy, and she's from Normandy as well. So I was so delighted to meet her and to have a French woman at the helm of a farm that makes really delicious cheese and all kinds of dairy products.
I took it very personally to make only unpasteurized cheeses. I am graduated from a college called Enilvé in La Roche-sur-Foron. It's the cheese-making school in France.
So basically the pasteurization is to hide and even out any kind of defects that you could have in mass production. And so with the raw product, you have to be more attentive to the cleanliness of the cow, the cleanliness of your milking procedure, and the handling procedure all the way up till it gets into her cheese mold.
In 2015, Wyoming did the Food Freedom Act, and that Food Freedom Act is basically giving me the freedom to produce and create their own products as they wish. Interestingly enough, the Food Freedom Act is actually even giving me even more freedom than if I was doing the exact same activity in France. Raw milk is a magical product. It's magical in the sense where it's healing. Raw milk is alive. It came out of the cow loaded with good bacteria that you guys probably know as probiotics. And those bacteria, if you happen to kill them through the process of pasteurization, you leave a blank space for any bacteria that could very much be harmful coming and contaminating that milk.
You know, I was tasked with shop from the farmer's market, so that's what we did. The great thing about this place is when the season is on, it is incredible. Very short-lived, but hey, we're in August, so we can capture all the best things right now.
It was pure genius for the Darwiches. Jim Darwich was on the town council when he got the farmers market started.
In France, where I grew up, everybody are very attached to their farmers market. My mom goes 3 times per week. And so we're very attached to going to get our food from the producers, going to talk to the people. I love it when customers come and, but usually they feel sorry, I'm sorry I have this question. And I'm like, no, please be picky. Ask me all your questions because I want to tell you, yes, absolutely. My cows are grass-fed. Yes, it's the best genetic out there. Yes, it is A2A2. Yes, this is why it's good for you. I love that. I love that, and I think that's part of why, please come and talk to me.
So everybody works extraordinarily hard in order to produce the best carrots or the best cheeses or the best whatever that ingredient is. It's not my job to make a huge creation over that. We want what you've done to stand out. You did the hard work. Let us just get it out there to the people.
Just to get people out on ranches to see and learn. A lot of people want to know where their food comes from and how it's done. So it really gives us the opportunity to educate people.
So a wonderful thing with Table on the Ranch is this is community members that are here. They're here because they want to support the Jackson Hole Saturday morning farmers market. They're here because they want to support Sweet Cheeks Meats. They're here because they want to support Mead Ranch beef. This is an opportunity for us to come out here and use all sorts of offcuts that people may not know what to do with. So we serve a beef taquito where we took a less desirable cut of meat like a beef shank or a beef neck. We slow cooked it for hours, pulled it apart, put a bunch of love into it, and now you get this delicious beef taquito. Our main plate this evening, we're taking a beef shank again. We're gonna do this steamship ossobuco, which is a very dramatic, showy piece. It looks great on a plate, but it also serves your well-done crowd because there's no reason to burn a steak into submission when there's certain cuts of the animals that are meant to be cooked to that level. We have a lesser-known steak, the bavette or the sirloin flap. We're gonna take those cuts from animals that Kate's harvested for her own uses. She's held back pieces like that for us that we're gonna bring out here. And it's gonna be, you know, for a lot of people, the first time eating things like this.
Life is good, yeah. folks. Second course coming at you. And then a whipped ricotta from Squire Farms. Jackson Hole Farmers Market, you will always hold a very special place in our heart. Thank you all for coming out tonight.